guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my first time ever using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I know it's a oldie but a goodie, but it's not an oldie for me. This is the first time that I'm going to be trying it out. And whenever I heard about the price point and how great it was, I just felt like it was too good to be true. So I had to purchase some and figure it out for myself. So if you would like to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is put some of my favorite moisturizer, and it is the Cetaphil Derma Control Oil Control Moisturizer. And it is for acne prone skin. And my dermatologist recommended me this years ago, and it's been like my holy grail. Let that sink in for just a minute. I'm going to apply my NARS Smooth and Protect Primer, and it looks just like that. And I just apply just a little bit of this. I rub it a lot on my cheeks. Some people just put it on their T-zone, but since I want it to smooth and perfect my imperfections, I like to make sure to rub it on in there. It doesn't completely fill them in, but it does help. So that's basically all I prime. I don't do very much to my forehead. Since I do have bangs, I feel like it's not seen. I mean, I still apply a little bit of makeup, but I don't do too much to the forehead. Okay, so like I said, we were gonna be reviewing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I got 3 different colors because drugstore foundations can't be tested, so I had to get 3 different colors because I hate when I just assume that one matches my skin and I get home and it's like way too yellow or way too orange and it just totally doesn't fit me. So I got soft beige, so we're gonna put a little on, see if that kind of looks like it blends in perfect. And then I got buff bisque. I like this nice little spatula it has. It's really nice. Gets quite a bit of product out. I think this one's a little too light. I don't know. I'm not tan right now, so this is my normal color. I really need a tan, but I'm waiting for my tan to come in. I use a tanning mousse. And I'll be reviewing that as well. As soon as it comes in, it should be in any day now. And this is golden beige. I'm thinking I'm gonna spritz mine. It's already damp, my beauty blender. This was very brand new, like a day or 2 ago. I got this one at Target in the dollar spot. And I saw them in there for $1 and I was like, that's probably not gonna work. Let me try it out. And I was surprised. It totally is. It's been really good. Don't look at the dirtiness part, but it was all yellow at some point. So let me blend in a little bit. Why am I feeling like they all match my color? I think I am going to use, let me see. I'm gonna go with soft beige today just to be sure. I feel like that one, I'm really light right now, so I feel like if I use golden beige, it will be a little too golden, you know, and I'm not very golden right now. But yeah, we're gonna go in with soft beige. I already primed. Let me see. What I also like to do to kind of a little bit hide my imperfections, like my pimps around. Let me see. And then I just kind of just hide it a little bit. I don't really color correct or any of that. I mean, I'm assuming I should if I'm trying to hide some of my acne scarring, but for now, this is kind of just what I do. Just like to put a little thin layer before the actual foundation. I know you guys have probably heard so much about this foundation, and you're probably like, that is so old. But to me, this is new. I just ran into it and it just seems too good to be true. I'm like, my holy grail right now, drugstore, is the Maybelline. I believe it's Maybelline Infallible. I mean, I bought it like millions of times. I can't believe I don't remember the brand. I'm pretty sure it's Maybelline. But I think I'm putting a little too much. Then she adds more. Okay, so I'll put that on and see how well it covers. So that's what it looks like with just one layer. I haven't even hit my up here yet. I feel like my hair is getting in the way. Okay, I haven't put anything up here yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just another layer. It is super, super, super liquidy. Put a little bit up here. Okay, so this is what my face looks like after the second layer. And I feel like it's kind of like a medium coverage, but you can build it up. It just gets cakier, but it doesn't look too bad. It kind of sunk into my pores beautifully. And I'm shook right now. It made my skin look completely imperfected. This is awesome. Now I'm completely understanding everybody's hype. That's crazy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just kind of let that sink into my skin. I don't want to do too much to it yet because it's still very wet. What I am going to do is pull out what I am going to use as my highlight today. Let me see, I'm going to pull out this as my concealer. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. Okay, so now that I put my concealer and I blended it in, I am gonna go ahead and use the Airspun Loose Face Powder, this one. I'm gonna use that to kind of bake. I don't this isn't, I don't think necessarily for, let me see, this side's for your brow and this one's for your lash, and it's supposed to just coat them. But what I use both sides for is for my brows. So everybody else uses like the Artesia one. That's like really expensive, and I think it's tinted. It's probably like 20 bucks or so. But this one works just as well. It keeps your brows down and it's clear. So if I have dark brows or if I have lighter brows for whenever I do get my hair done, I like to tint my brows to they're a little lighter. I can use this and it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna have to get a different tint shade or anything like that. So now that I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Artesia Beverly Hills contour kit. It's totally busted up because I've had it for like 2 years now, and I mean, you can just tell it's really not dirty, but it's just, you can tell it's been used and old. Now in here, it's kind of a little dirty. It looks just like that. I have hip pan on a few pans, and it's just awesome. It's an awesome investment. Whenever I first found out the price, I was like, that's really expensive, you know, for something that I was just starting to contour whenever I bought this. But now I feel like I've had it for several years. I use it every single day to contour, and it's just something perfect to invest in because it lasts forever unless you like go hard with all kinds of it. But I mean, I dip in there a few times and I still have a lot left. So I use this brush to kind of just go in there and create my dramatic line. Use this Bella Pierre Cosmetics mineral blush in Desert Rose, and I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on, or a lot. I really like blush. Kind of lay it down. It's very powdery and messy, so I like to just put it on my skin first and then blend it in. Kind of looks like I put too much over here, not enough over here. Okay. All right, so now that I put that on, I like to use a little bit of my Tarte Stunner as my highlight. I'm not even outside and it sounds like I'm totally outside. And I like to put some of that just in between right here. Some on my Cupid's bow. I'm not really into too much highlight. I think if I had smoother, beautiful, flawless skin, I would. I mean, I absolutely love the look of it. I love it. And I'm envious of anybody who has beautiful skin that can just throw that baby on and just add more and more and more. But I'm just unfortunately don't have that kind of skin, so I can't use too much. I put a little bit on my nose, and that's all I do for highlight. That's it. None on my cheeks, because wherever I put it, it just completely accentuates my acne scars, and I hate that look. I've tried it several times, different ways, different products, to try to just, I want that highlight up here, and I can't. It does not look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz some of my favorite. I mean, I love my MAC Fix Plus, but I'm out right now. And I do have the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. And this scent is very strong. It's rose, and it's so strong. But next time I'm gonna order like the cucumber or something like that. This one's just too strong for me. So I just spray a little. I like to kind of fan it, because I can spray a lot of my MAC Fix Plus and it doesn't burn my eyes whatsoever. But even with my eyes closed, like the rose Slay All Day, I don't know, it like bothers my eyes and it burns a little bit. Not too much, but I really like it. That smell is just, I have to totally hold my breath in because it's a little too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead from here and add a little bit of some of my eyeshadow that I used on my eyes today, and I'm gonna use it on the very bottom of my lash line. And I used a super cute Huda Beauty, and then I use the Mauve Obsessions, and it's just these beautiful shades. And it took me a while to like this palette, because I felt like the first time I used it, it was super hard to blend. So the only thing that I wish this had was blendable shadows. I mean, they're blendable, but you gotta sit there and blend for like 20 minutes. Not kidding. Like, it takes forever to get a really pretty color and for it not to look real like smeared and stuff on your eyelid. But yeah, these are the colors. There you go. And they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this lighter shade right here in the corner, and I'm just gonna get this really dense brush, little tiny brush, and put some that color is beautiful. I didn't even use any of this color in my eyelid at all today, but hey, it matches perfectly. So it looks beautiful. I really like that color. I really like that palette. I wanted to take it back the first time I used it, but if you play with it a little bit, you'll get the hang of it, and it'll be just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of my little pencil eyeliner, and it's by Sephora. And do a little bit of mascara. This is probably the first week that I have used the Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it's in Blackest Black, and this is so good. The only thing is that I totally will be reaching for my Better Than Sex mascara, and then I'll pull this one out and I'm like, oh yeah, they're totally lookalikes for sure. But I've worn it a couple of times this week and it's pretty good. I'm totally digging it. I'm loving it. I think that's just so beautiful, and I'm really liking this eye look. It's gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to put my favorite every single day lip combo, and it is from the drugstore, and it's just been my every single day. I've gone through tubes and tubes and tubes and tubes of this one, and I've gone through a ton of these as well. And this one is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Lip Liner in the number 18 Addiction as the lip liner. It's the bomb. It's super nudie but pretty. I don't know. It's my favorite. And then this one is by L'Oreal, and it is the number 800 Ferris Nude. And this is what that one looks like. Oh, it's my favorite. Let me show you why. Okay, so this is the final look. I really like this foundation, although it did pull and kind of take off some of my foundation when I started blending, and my other foundations don't ever do that to me. But for $5, it's wearing really well, and it kind of hit a lot of my pores, and it just looks very smooth. I don't know if that's my NARS, if it's my NARS primer or what's going on there, but it's just it looks really nice. I am going to be doing some check-ins probably later in the day, and then I'm going to do some right before I go to bed, because by the time I take off my makeup, it's already 12 or 1 in the morning. So I am going to be checking in with you and showing you exactly what it looks like without any touch-ups, without any blotting, anything like that, because I do want to show you what it really looks like on my skin. My skin's very oily. There's not a day that I can go without doing the blotting or anything like that, because I don't like being shiny. But I am going to do that today just to test out this foundation and show you what it looks like. And yeah, if you would like to see more videos like this, just go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Hi guys. I am just doing an update. It's been a few hours since I did my makeup, and it is looking very good. It's creasing a little bit on the smile lines, which it normally does. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm really liking it. It's not looking too shiny around my acne scarring or anything like that. So I am totally digging it. So this is an update, and I'm going to do another update before I go to bed tonight. Hi guys, so I am barely on my way home. It is 12:21, and this is my final update before I get home and get this off. I think it wore beautifully. I am super shocked at how nice this kept it together. all day. I was sweating. I made sure I got an extra sweat in while I was wearing this. I wanted to make sure it was totally gonna work, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with it, and I'm gonna continue to wear it. So this is definitely approved for me. Yeah, and anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.